Cool. It's on.
All right. So now I'm supposed to behave.
Yeah. No swearing.
No swearing. Yeah.
Swearing is finished.
I'll get nervous when I see a camera, so. Or maybe not.
You should get nervous with this fucking exhaust. Where's the... Nice. Yeah.
I don't mind that.
It's gotta warm up.
Oh, so I was giggling when we sent messages earlier, and you were like, it's exactly not your daily regular thing that you get from somebody. Hey, I'll let the P1 warm up for a while before I hit the road. Like,
yeah, you gotta start it and you gotta let it sit there for a minute for the oil temperature to.
Yeah, and I get that, but
critical mass.
That's what you would call a first world problem.
Yeah. Fuck, I can't. Come over right now. Shit, man.
So
you don't have to wait for the Tesla.
Yeah, exactly. But so next time I see a sports car in the movie being like stolen, somebody just jumps in and hits the road right away. I know that behind the scenes they warmed it up first.
Probably, yeah. And put it on rails.
Yeah.
Hang on. I forgot my gate code. So we're stuck. Copy. Pasta. No service. Oh, are you joking? Did I not prune a fucking gate opener? Really? Wow. Oh, I got service.
I didn't realize you're such an airhead.
What?
I didn't realize you're such an airhead.
Airhead?
Yeah. Gate codes and everything. Wow, that's a new gate.
Disses are coming out already.
Oh, is that a diss?
Airhead?
It was no, that was bad translation from my Finnish. That's how I get.
You can play that one off.
Yeah, that's how I get away with everything.
Oh, fuck, man. You know what? I'll just do one of these, and then and we're back.
Yeah. Our old condo in downtown Turku, Finland. There, the gate was even slower than this.
Let's take the back roads so you can see our beautiful countryside. That's pretty typical out here.
Yeah. Well, I love countryside, so. Growing up go-karts. That's how I felt when I drove the Porsche. It was just like,
yeah. So you played out at Beta, Waterloo, which is not 10 minutes away like I thought it was.
Yes.
From here.
Well, yeah, I did. It was cool. I played there several times. Again, last night was great. So I'm a happy camper today.
Yeah. As you should be. It's a beautiful fucking day, dude.
Absolutely.
You a coffee drinker?
Actually, no.
Fuck. You and Laidback Luke should get together. Yeah. He's like, yeah, I'll do a coffee run. Oh yeah, I don't drink coffee. Are you fucking?
It's tea or hot chocolate for me. Either works.
Oh, Mustang Sally.
Though I did have a some sort of Irish coffee-ish last night with some Baileys and some other stuff in it. Nice.
How do you? There we go. It's a little cold in here.
I mean, this looks very much like where I grew up, like those real old school tractors and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah. Actually, I'm trying to find a place around here that sells decommissioned farming equipment.
Yeah.
And just so I can put it in my lawn too. Like old rusty things, combines, and shit.
Yeah. So, I mean, I know you're a tech head and all sorts of weird.
Oh, not an airhead.
No, tech head.
Oh, that's what you meant.
Yeah.
That's airhead in Finnish means tech head.
That's the word I was looking for earlier. So what's your what's the gadget you're most liking right now?
Like for music production?
Or your drones, or what's taking most of your time at the moment? For fun.
Honestly, lately it's been Netflix.
Well,
my Apple TV with Netflix.
I love that combo as well.
Right.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong there. No, we I have a friend of mine, Oliver Webb. He's the Le Mans driver. He's a race driver, and he's coming in tonight. So I actually had to go in and do the guest room up. So I had to put a TV in there with an Apple TV and Netflix.
Oh.
And I drove up. Cool. Shit. Do I have enough gas? Yeah. Should be good. Let's check it. But yeah, I mean that's like my go-to thing. Like cable is fucking done. You know what I mean? And
yeah,
all that kind of shit. Everything's like subscription based.
Yeah, and I mean I don't really know too many people who watch TV on a based on a TV programming schedule. It's all just you're on the road, blah blah blah, or whoever. Even people who work 9 to 5, they do marathons over the weekend and whatnot. Your House of Cards or Suits or whatever you have. What are you watching? Movies or TV?
I just finished Narco.
I haven't watched that yet.
It's all right.
Yeah.
It's like a really long, low budget Pablo Escobar documentary.
Yeah.
It's like a mini series, I think, because or maybe it's only one season because it looked like it pretty much wrapped up at that last episode. So if they do another season, what the fuck would it be about? I mean, Pablo only got so far. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like spoiler alert, he dies at the end. But yeah, I mean that it's kind of cool. Before that, I was watching Suits.
Yeah.
That was all right. It's just
I got actually watched Suits just this last couple of months, and now we're caught up. So now we're waiting for every episode on iTunes. Suits is not the next season is not on Netflix. So now I've been paying per episode, which.
It sucks. Don't wait for the whole season. Buy the bundle. I'm doing the same with Game of Thrones.
I've never watched that.
Oh, fuck, dude, it's good. I like it. And I'm not like medieval nerd, dude, but it's good. It's a good show.
I don't know. I'm probably going to be shunned by half of the internet.
Probably. You just fucked yourself.
Yeah.
But whatever.
But also the other thing that I haven't really watched is all the vampire stuff. All the zombie and vampire stuff. I don't know. I haven't really gotten into those too much.
My girlfriend is all about the Vampire Diaries. I can't stand it.
Yeah.
It's just overacting teen drama stuff. But like, she just is captivated by it.
Well, each to their own, I guess.
Yeah. Well, there's still a wrong way to do things. That would fall in that category.
All right. Well, all right. So synth-wise.
Synth?
Yeah.
I got the new the reissue of the ARP.
Yeah.
Not the 2600, the Odyssey.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, Korg makes it.
Yeah, I read about that.
Yeah,
See,
it's great.
I kind of can't be honest. I haven't bought hardware in such a long time. Over 10 years probably. I do like it though, but it's just I'm so much more about convenience, like everything in the box.
Yeah, I was
total
just you're one of those in the box guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, well, I don't know. My take on that mentality is like, yeah, I like convenience too, but like, it's like I don't want fucking McDonald's.
True.
When I want to go for a nice fancy dinner,
Yeah, well, I can appreciate that.
But I like McDonald's.
But yeah, I mean, still, turning knobs, plugging in cables in. I mean, for me, that's like that's sort of different kind of thing. Like I came from tinkering work. Yeah. Well, no, but I came from like tinkering.
Yeah.
I came from programming my music. It wasn't like composing. And
oh, for sure.
I still do that, but then I also just sort of compose, write music, and those are two different things. And what obviously hardware is great because you can just have that one loop for hours or fucking days and just until it sounds good. And that might not even be music for some people. It's just like you get your kicks out of that.
Yeah, exactly. A lot of it, like 90% of my just fiddling around on a modular system is I don't even record it. It's just for my own amusement.
Yeah,
something to do, play and stuff like that. But I think you get a couple benefits out of that at least, so that if when you do feel that you want to incorporate that kind of sound in your song, you know exactly the go-to patch, like how to what your config was and all that stuff. So you're kind of like sharpening your tools, so to speak. When you're playing like that, not just wasting time making noises and giggling to yourself. Not sharing it with the world.
Yeah. True.
It's exhaust.
So with the hardware, what kind of mixer do you use with it?
I mix in the box with the
so you just
RME card.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
But I have multiple ins. Like I have 192 IO. This corner is the Widowmaker, dude. It's coming down here at night is like absolutely disgusting. I love these roads. That's why I moved down here.
Yeah.
100%.
No, it's all right. I'm okay with whiplash. That's fine.
All right, okay. I'm insured.
Good.
I don't know who you are, and I don't think mine covers you. But
I am. I'm good.
Nobody's dying today.
Oh, it is beautiful here, dude.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's just I really just moved out here for the peace and quiet and the roads.
Yes, I mean, like I said, this really reminds me of my old neighborhood, and I mean current too. It's a smaller town.
So you're going back to Finland tonight?
Actually, no. I'm going back to the in-laws in near Atlanta.
Oh, right on.
And then I've got another weekend to do next week in San Antonio, Portland, and San Francisco.
Cool.
Yeah.
Portland.
Yes, actually, I'm really looking forward to that gig. Whiskey bar.
Go to Voodoo Donuts. That's my jam.
Yeah.
In Portland. Yeah.
Oh. I've played Whiskey Bar before, which was a really good gig last time, so I'm looking forward to that. I really know too little of Portland. I've been there several times, but it's always been just in and out.
All right.
Which sort of is the thing that sucks about people are like, hey, you saw that city, this city, you've seen so many places. Well, yeah, the airport and club, and then if I have the chance, I'll make a day or two here and there. But like you said earlier, it's so nice to just actually get home really quickly.
Yeah, you know what? Like it used to be, like if I had 2 or 3 days off, they would sometimes like throw the option like, oh, and you can fly home for like 2 days. I used to be like, nah, like fuck that. Like I don't want to hop on an 8 to 12 hour flight just to go home for a couple days and then come right back or something. But now it's like, yes, I'll go home for 24 hours. You know what I mean? Just kind of recharge for a sec.
Absolutely. Yeah, and I mean, you might even be more tired physically, but getting to just be in your own place, it's just mentally so much better. And I mean, I've got a 6-year-old son, so I gotta be there as much as I can.
For sure.
And it's taking him to soccer practice or skating. It's that if that doesn't recharge my brain, then I'll need to check into a place or something.
So we live on the escarpment, so all this here is like Toronto's over there.
Yeah.
All that is there's Toronto over there.
Yeah.
And that's like the city of Milton. Right there, it's pretty rad. It's the fastest growing city in Canada. All right. Yeah.
Well, maybe you won't be, secluded too much longer.
Oh no, they can't develop past this.
Oh.
This is all protected. Because of either Indians, salamanders, or escarpment. Jesus Christ, this exhaust. The downshift is nasty, eh? Driving like in front of cops because we stop, it downshifts, but it fucking goes up 5,000 RPM at least, just coming down, and he's thinking you're like punching it.
Yeah.
You put your foot down. No, wait, no. Yeah, on the brake.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not me.
Mr. Officer, you should once take a car like this out, so you should know.
Well, that's funny, because I got kind of like, not pulled over, but just sequestered by a guy. He came up beside me and he was like, "Hey, man." I was like, "Hey." Yeah, it was a cop, clearly. I mean, and he's like, "Oh," and then he goes, "You want to trade?" And I went, "Yeah." He's like, "Oh, yeah?" And I go, "Yeah, because I'm not going to get a fucking ticket in that thing." Kidding? Oh!
Ouch.
This is new. Roundabouts. Is that what we're doing? Okay.
Roundabouts rock, dude.
Roundabouts suck.
What?
I hate them. I can't do it. They're like, well, I don't know. They should have like if they had it not but like 6 feet wider on either side, they'd be driftabouts.
Well, yeah. I like roundabouts because, well, it's just so dumb to be waiting at a red light somewhere where there's no traffic.
Right. You know what? I don't think you can fucking drift this thing. It's 4-wheel drive.
Yeah, well,
Maybe.
that's probably true.
I don't think it'll let you. I mean, the coolest thing you can do with this car really is turn ESC off, but like even then you couldn't do a burnout because you just have so much grip.
Yeah.
E-brake. Should mod one in. Why not? I've ruined this car enough.
Yeah, well, your problems are again a little different than mine. So I was one of the first 50 or 70 people in Finland back in the day who had a Prius, like the second generation Prius.
Right.
All right. So, and my biggest problem with that car was that it was no freaking fun in the winter at all because it has a whatever.
Implying they're fun in any other kind of condition.
Well, no. Well, yeah, exactly. But I grew up with whatever
I know.
rear-wheel drive, this and that, that you can play with. And so there's a front-wheel drive, and then it has a traction control system that you can't turn off.
Oh.
And it doesn't have regular,
like an e-brake.
Yeah, parking brake that so you could really not do anything.
That's why you gotta get a Honda Fit. Yeah, dude, those are the funnest things to whip around and beat the shit out of.
Yeah.
Holy shit, and they got the big e-brake too. Yeah, me and James Hinchcliffe, he's a IndyCar driver, took some out on a track in Putnam Park in Indianapolis.
That sounds like fun.
And the roads were wet, and the track was wet too, so we were like sliding all over the fucking place. Basically had a bet about who would be the first to roll one.
Well, all right. So you didn't?
No, we couldn't. I mean physically.
Yeah.
We just spin out off the track.
Yeah, nice.
Finish winners are no fucking joke.
No, but I mean, I think we're about the same with you guys here.
Really?
Yeah. I don't think it's that much harsher there.
Maybe
But
I'm thinking Iceland or something.
yeah, well, I mean, Finland is obviously a winter country, but at the same. Well,
I guess so are we.
last couple of winters have been pussy. I don't know why. It's been
Global warming, bro.
yeah.
I'm all for it. Fuck. If it makes it warmer and less snowier, great.
But
So what's
you
the
know what? But
problem?
I prefer below 0 than just this muggy.
Yeah,
muddy,
like
nasty.
10.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I like it. I like it dry and cold.
Yeah. Do you snowboard?
Do I snowboard? Very poorly.
Yeah.
But yes, I can get down a hill without dying.
Yeah.
But I'm no fucking Shaun White, if that's what you mean.
Well, yeah, me neither. But I mean, I love snowboarding. Yeah, I mean, if I was like a 10 millionth fraction of Shaun White, I'd be, happy.
I'd be pleased with that.
Yeah.
I don't understand what that means. Yeah, no, I haven't been. Last time I went snowboarding was with I think Rick Alderman, Skull Candy, headphone guy.
Okay.
He's got a cool place out in Utah, and we went out down his he lives like halfway up a slope.
Okay.
So he's got a lift in his backyard. It's absolutely
shit.
I'm like, right?
So just like ski in, ski out, own
yeah,
cabin.
yeah.
Nice.
And so we went and did that, and that was fun.
Yeah.
But he's like a pro, so he does like he does heli stuff and fresh powder stuff, and we were just like, I'm like, I don't think I'll be doing that, but I'll gladly go down that hill in your backyard.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm not really not that good, but I've done some heli stuff. Well, did a music video actually where we shot some snowboarding and
shit. Man, that's next level. I wouldn't do that.
I love powder.
Do you want a coffee?
Hello, what can I get for you?
Hot chocolate.
Oh, can I get a hot chocolate, medium?
Sorry.
Okay.
Or
Medium hot chocolate?
Can they make it soy?
Anything else?
Can you make the hot chocolate soy by any chance?
No, I'm sorry, we don't have soy milk. We only have 2% milk.
All right, I'll take that.
Okay,
Keep
we'll
going
take
to
it.
Is milk fine?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Okay, anything else?
Extra large, double.
Extra large, double. Okay?
Yeah, that's it.
Alright, $3.95, please shove up.
Okay. That's right. I don't even have to ask. You're just gonna do it.
Pulled out some fresh Canadian for this.
Oh, you fuck! Holy shit! You came prepared.
Uh-huh.
Nice. Well, they do take American.
They do? Really?
Well, we're pretty close to the border. It's not uncommon.
Oh.
And plus, it's like I think it's like $1.40 on the dollar, or
something like that. Yeah.
It used to be 1-to-1, almost, you know, and then it just kind of dipped up.
Yeah.
Over the last like 6 months or so,
It's been the same with euro too.
Euro's going up.
No, the dollar against euro, like it used to be, like
fucking 3 to 1.
Not exactly.
Or
that,
no,
but
I'm
yeah.
thinking the pound.
Yeah, it was like.
Is that you?
No. Yeah, it used to be like 1.4 to 1 euro.
Can I get a tray?
But it's much closer now. It's not exactly even, but it's quite like 1.13 or 1 point something. Yes, the other day. Thank you, sir.
Thanks.
So usual.
Yeah, because I can kind of cut through the back roads the way we came in, kind of thing. I mean, you could take the highway, but traffic's going to shit right now.
Yeah, that's one of the things that I've heard of Toronto that people don't like.
Traffic. Oh yeah, dude. Exactly. Like as soon as the kind of car spark, like in me, I got my first couple of cars, and then it was like, wow, these are great. Can't drive them fucking anywhere.
Yeah.
Like drive. Not even normal. Because it's just you're sitting in traffic.
Yeah. So I lived in Atlanta, and Atlanta is really horrible as well.
Mm-hmm.
But luckily, so I didn't have to do any sort of 9 to 5. And what's good about Atlanta is that there's one 400 that goes straight through, and then there's like a ring road, and usually one of them would be less horrible. So if I need to go to the airport or something, I could just take a look which one is not red, and that would be decent. But like just going, commuting every day, I would probably blow my brains out. It's not good. It's a parking lot for, like, going to the airport would take for us about 45 minutes with
when it's like a 2-minute drive.
good traffic.
Oh.
But then it could easily take 2.5 hours if you got stuck in the wrong spot.
Right. Yeah, that's not fun.
Yeah. And then add to that, there's never ever winter there, but then once every couple of years, they have a snow flurry. It's a freaking apocalypse.
I was just waiting for you to say sandstorm. I
I
got a sandstorm in Atlanta.
Woohoo! Yeah, no sandstorm there.
Did you play it last night?
I always played in some
You
sort
have
of
to. It's like if I can't not play Ghost and stuff or Strobe.
Yeah.
I want to not, but I can't.
Well, you know, the thing is, I'm fine with playing it. And being the egotistic, self-centered artist, I mean, I love seeing people go apeshit up to my track. So it's fun. And contrary to what some people think or believe, I still like the track. I'm not tired of it. The only thing that I'm sometimes tired is that every reporter, every interview.
Oh, that's all it is.
That's the main question.
Oh yeah. No, dude, you fucking preaching to the choir, dude.
Yeah, but at the same time, you know, that's the reason why I'm still here, why my career started.
Right,
and
so you can't. Yeah, exactly. You can't say that shit. Don't bug me about it.
Yeah, and I mean, I like to think that I've done plenty of other good stuff as well. But I mean, if somebody comes to my show in 2015 because of Sandstorm, I really don't mind. It's you know, I get to update their idea of what I do, then they'll just decide if they like it or not.
I'm trying to think. Well, look, but you know what? To be fair, though, if you really want to get technical about it, what most of the fucking little plebs don't know is that you and a very select few others are actually the kind of are responsible for the influx of electronic music into North America.
Really?
I'm not even. Yeah. Okay. Well, it was Sandstorm. I'm totally like being serious. It was Sandstorm, Binary Finery, Ferry Corsten's remix, and do you remember the Porn Kings?
Yeah, Up to No Good.
Yeah. It was all that was around that same time.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
that's what all the clubs were hitting on. That was the first kind of where it became less so underground and cool, which was Sandstorm before. You know what I mean? Because it really took about I think when you released it, about a year and a half before it really caught on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then you had a few syncs on it as well.
Yeah.
That fucking did huge for it as well. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's like that. Think of that dude. What's the song from Blade? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it was like that, but in the club world. And oh, whatever. It's a fucking winter beater. It's got rainbows on it.
Oh.
We're good. Well, the thing is I used to work at kind of a hub, a nightclub in Niagara Falls, which was kind of quintessential to the dance music uprising in Ontario, because it was Niagara Falls is a border town, so we get a lot of 19-year-old Americans that can't drink in the States but can drink in Canada because 19's the drinking age. So we had a lot of that from upstate New York would come to this place, and you know, kids from Toronto wouldn't go there, but we had all, like, it was the spot.
Yeah.
And the old Porn Kings, Bomb Scare, and there were Three Bad Mice, like that old house tune. You know, Sandstorm and songs like that were on the regular. You know what I mean? And then that's what kind of introed people to what it's become, you know? So there was really not much, there wasn't anything before that. And I'm talking about the start of the commercialization of EDM, before EDM was even EDM, because shit, even when Sandstorm and all those other types of songs were at their peak, it wasn't even fucking EDM. EDM is like a term made up like 5 years ago. You know?
It was that techno then.
Yes, techno, and then when Alice DJ and all them kind of started coming in on that, and you know, kind of biting that, that's when it became dance music. You know.
Actually, that the biggest compliment I've ever gotten, even if I say so myself, I still get that quite often, is that people who got into dance music because of my track. Like, that's just, there's always, you can have a good gig, you can, you know, get money from record sales, okay, but it just like grabs you from, you know, whatever heart and brain and balls at the same time, when somebody's like, they have had a history with something you made.
Right, exactly. It's the good thing about it is that it's, you know, it's certainly recognizable enough, because when songs like that, you know what, I don't even know what the fucking track is called. That's embarrassing. You know, the song from Blade.
Yes. Yeah, it's Voodoo and Serrano Blood is pumping. I think it is.
Okay, well, you know what? Me and probably half of, or more than half of everyone who's ever heard that doesn't know that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But there were so many knockoffs of that type of sound that it all blurred together, and then it just became, well, in my mind, synonymous with that song fucking Blade. You know what I mean? So, you know, but yours is instilled as, you know, you have that piece of real estate of history. So that's something to be fucking very proud of, you know? And, you know, I think every artist kind of will have that, not opus magnum, but that one thing.
Yeah,
because there's always newer generations coming of age that are just being exposed, but they're not being exposed to the old classics, so we can't be old fucking dudes watching our fucking dicks grow shrinker on our front porches with shotguns yelling at kids, oh, back in our day, you know what I mean? So, because shit, unfortunately, there's a shitload of kids who's, you know, getting into techno because they heard that fucking Animals.
Yeah.
Or Levels or whatever, you know what I mean? Like,
I've got a pretty funny story from my relating to this, you know, getting into something because of a song or an act. And so I was at an award show in 2001, maybe in London. It was like whatever, London Music, well, UK Music Award, I don't know. So record company sits at the table, round table, and I get up to go to the toilet, I think, and I bump into somebody, and I turn around and apologize, and it was Maxi Jazz from Faithless. And Faithless is one of the reasons why I started making music. I'm like completely like starstruck and weirded out. Then I look around the table. Well, Rollo is there, Sister Bliss is there, the whole team, the band is there. I'm just like, shit, I don't know what to say. It's just kind of like probably an awkward high five or whatever, and then I left. I'm like, shit. But so the somebody recognizes your music as something that touched them in whatever way. That's the thing that pretty much gets me every time somebody tells that to me, because I have those people. Like I've had, you know, German weird happy hardcore. If I met those people today, I'd still be like, well, thank you.
Right, well, that's cool. I got into electronic music actually in a really weird way, as I wasn't really into the whole DJ / techno, this and that, clubs and stuff like that. I was a big, like, just little Hesher, you know, like little 9 Inch Nails fan, Motorhead fan, you know what I mean? So I liked electronic music, like the more industrial stuff, like Skinny Puppy and all that kind of stuff. Front 242 and
but electronic
line assembly.
Like electronic in way, you know, synths being used or something like that.
So a friend of mine, Steve Duda, he wrote Serum.
Dude, I actually saw, I swear I saw him by accident the other day.
You can't miss him.
I think, hold on a second, it was...
What, yesterday?
No, hold on.
In LA?
Last week, it was... No, because I don't know him, but I've seen a million videos ways and whatever. So he walked by, and if it wasn't him...
Where was it?
Because I'm trying to remember which city. It was either New York or... must have been New York last week.
Maybe his girlfriend's from New York, so maybe, but he's a fucking hermit, so I can't really. Just me imagining Steve out.
Yeah, I don't know, but so if it wasn't him, it was a spitting image.
Oh right,
it was interesting because I was about to like, you know somebody
but you didn't,
from TV or something, or like,
hey,
I was almost like, okay, I'll shut up. It's like,
I know, I did that too with the guy from, you know, Benjamin from Lost.
Yes.
He was on my flight once, and I wanted to, you know, like, but I didn't know his. I don't want to say, hey, are you? I know you are Benjamin from Lost, but I don't actually. I don't know his name.
Yeah.
So I just like, you know what? If you don't know the guy's fucking name, don't say shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's a good tip for some weird ass Dead Mouse fans right there.
Hey, Dead Mouse!
Dude, my name is Joel. Just call me Joel.
You're Dead Mouse.
Hey, you know, it's just like, okay, I get it.
Yeah.
So it's like I didn't want to be that guy. It's like, or I could have just said, hey man, I'm a really big fan, and then just avoid the name thing.
Yeah. Well, next time you know.
Yeah. No, But yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Though that awkward, I know you, but I don't.
Yeah. And I mean, obviously, we're on that side of things that, well, not everybody, but a lot of people know our face or know us. So when you walk around somewhere, you just want to be like, because it is like, hey, Didmos, and you want to go like, hey, stranger,
Hey,
stranger, little
you.
boy.
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean. I love the bewildered look on old people's faces. Look at that car. Chitty chitty bang bang.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, so Steve, we were kind of on a similar tip. Like, was never really into dance stuff either. And so he was engineering for Tommy Lee at the time, and that's how I met him. It was through Steve. Like, this is shit, dude, 12 years ago, probably more. I'm getting old.
Just experienced.
So we worked together, and then I thought, like, hey man, we should start like something, me and you, because we're both engineers and we're always working on someone else's shit. Like, let's do our own thing. He was like, yeah, all right. So he flew up to Toronto, and we did the BSOD album in a week.
Okay.
Like, literally, like, we just sat down and did it, and we kind of did it as a joke, because Beatport was making all the waves and stuff, and he was like, yo, you can make music like dances, EDM is really popular right now. We're like, fuck it, we could do this, like, this is stupid, right? So then we did, and you know, it did really well as BSOD, and we were like, oh my god. Then the joke was kind of like on us, because it's like, everyone was like, we want more releases, and you gotta sign to a label and all that shit, and we kind of pursued it a little bit, and then, you know, of course, at the same time, I was doing the Depp House thing, so it's not like we parted ways. We're still, like, best friends, but, you know, we just kind of, he went to his programming, he enjoys that more, and he's not that guy that's, you know, superstar up on stage kind of thing, you know, so, you know, just kind of did our own things and sidelines, and then we meet in the middle every fucking opportunity we can get, and do some BSOD releases for shits and giggles. So that's how that all came to be, and then I had to learn, you know, dance music, like culture and music and what's kind of cool, and, you know, and then of course apply my own non-dance music mentality towards it, which, you know, I think has benefited me in many ways, because it's out of the mold. I haven't been programmed to make that drop or that one note bass line kind of thing, because it's just not me, you know what I mean? So it worked out, you know. Well, I mean,
but I think that's all. But that's crucial for, you know, fans know that they
pick up on it.
The people who, and like, dude, I like my festival bangers every once in a while, but but you know, I don't like a set full of them. Like, I like that drop. I can be honest about that. There's nothing wrong with them, but it's just like, I love the dance music. Like, I like melody, I like groove, and I don't know. I'm not the deepest of deep music makers. I can be thought of, I don't know, whatever it is, melodic or cheesy or what have you. I don't care. But it's I think the copycatism of the one note thing these days, it's just a little too much. Right on.
Whoa!
And straight over.
What was that, a squirrel?
Squirrel, maybe. Your squirrels are dark black here.
Yeah, we don't discriminate.
In Finland, they're quite light brown. It's weird. Or different.
The great melting pot of squirreldom. We don't discriminate.
It's good.
It's Canada, bro. Where is... Hopefully I have signal. Otherwise we're going to be sitting here. No service, of course.
I didn't even spill.
That's good. That's impressive, actually. Mm-hmm. You should be a camera guy.
My next career.
Come on, signal. Oh, dude, we are so fucked if I don't get signal. I don't have an This helps. It'll come in sometimes. Dude, I should have actually hit this like while we had signal. Fuck. Well, since we're probably going to be sitting here for the next half hour, I guess that concludes our coffee round.
Well, you know what? Before we hit stop, I'm gonna have to taste
you
one.
gonna try your non-coffee?
Yes. All right. Thanks for the ride, man.
Yeah, no problem, man. Thanks for taking the time. Yeah, this is awkward now.
It is, but it's all right. We could just not spend half an hour not doing anything on the camera.
Maybe can I open my window?
Yeah, so you don't have a key or like a code box on this side?
I do, but I don't know the code. I never wrote it down.
Oh, okay.
Maybe that'll help. Fucking... That's so gross. You're just spitting gas out the back at that point. Oh, hey! Go, 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 go. Yes. Got it.
So you're basically just connecting to their whatever your
Yeah, it uses like cell service.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's I don't know. It's SMS based.
it just works.
It works. I said, hey guys, can you make it do this? Because it would be really convenient. But then what I didn't fucking think of is, wait, I don't have any fucking cell reception here. We have a booster, but it's inside the house.
Oh,
so
okay.
if you're in the house, you get reception. But if you're like kind of out
Oh,
here.
it's really that bad here, or like low
Dude,
signal?
that tower, I had to build that.
Yeah.
Or, well, I didn't, but someone did. And that's for my internet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nothing out here. I'm like off the fucking grid. As soon as I get like Tesla up in this shit with the battery stuff, fuck, I could unplug and I will be zombie apocalypse ready.
Yeah. You're doing that?
Probably, yeah.
Cool. In Finland, like I don't know exactly the how the stuff works.
Later.